What's up, everybody? Tendo here. That there's Hannah Warrior Princess. That there is Pants Monster. And we're just getting some stuff ready to ship out before we get our day started. We've got to do some more of our flea market booth restocking today. We kind of started that yesterday. Got to finish it up. And also, it's payday at both of our booths today, so we'll be picking up checks. That's some extra awesomeness to get our day started. And then after we get all that done, we'll do some thrifting. So stick around. Let's have some fun. Let's buy some nonsense, you think?
Yeah.
Oh, I almost fell down.
Don't die.
Bad start. I tripped over a PlayStation 2. Don't worry. It's broken. It's a no good one. Stick around.
Sheboygan. I'm upside down. Beach ball sized elephant round around. Put them in my house. Look how cute it is. I like it. Why? Why? That's a mood.
Hello, Tar. Hello, Pantar. Good morning. How are you today? Are you ready for your morning pets? You don't look too interested. Okay, well, I leave you now. It was nice knowing you. Why is he so mad?
Always.
All right, we're gonna drop off some packages real quick here at the post office, and then we're gonna continue on. I'm gonna check the P.O. box also, see if we got any prezzies waiting on us. I'm picking up a package. So there's two in here. There's a guy at the window asking if anyone's picking up packages. Looks like we got two packages. I was walking in and the guy at the window was hollering. He's like, anybody just picking up packages? I was like, I probably am. Right over the P.O. box, there's two slips in it.
I see you wore your Brass Armadillo shirt in celebration.
Of going to Brass Armadillo?
Yes. I do particularly enjoy the armadillo dressed in flapper garb.
We have a bunch of supplies.
Okay.
Yay!
Yeah.
Christmas! Oh my gosh.
Did you order all of them?
We use them so quickly.
One of every size.
Yeah. We do run out of them pretty quick.
All right.
Awesome.
They're all set.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, have a good one.
Here, you can carry this one, Warrior Princess.
Ooh, it's heavy.
Anybody else
gosh.
pick up a package?
Did you see who it's from?
No, I didn't. Who is it from? Bob! Bob, quit sending such large boxes. I didn't even read the name when I picked it up. Hannah said, did you see who it's from? Bob. Same Bob, right?
I think so.
I mean, it's gotta be the same Bob. If two different Bobs have sent me a box this big. All right, so stick around to the end of this episode to see what's in that box. We'll open it at the end. In the meantime, it's so many. It's not that heavy, I'm overacting. But we order our shipping supplies, our USPS shipping supplies to be sent to our P.O. box. So we can just pick them up with packages once a week. And they all came in today.
Actually, that's only half of it.
That's only half the order?
I didn't realize it, but I ordered way too many of these, but that's okay, I'll use them.
We'll use them. Let's go. All right, we're stopping real quick at our first antique store that we resell clothes and dishes and toys and stuff at. And we were here yesterday restocking, but today's actually payday, so we're gonna stop and pick up our check. And then we're gonna head out to the other one, do some restocking, and then it'll be thrifting time. Let's go. Just gonna give it a peep real quick. Make sure everything's as it's supposed to be. That already got knocked over. And I've priced one of these for my other booth today. And I couldn't remember how much I put on this one. So I put a little bit more than that on this one this time, but that other booth I have sold some of those already, so we'll see how it goes. All right, everything looks good. I set all this back up yesterday, so I didn't expect it to be trash, but you just gotta make sure. Since we're here, we might as well pick up a soda. I'm looking for something grape. Give me some grape. What are you gonna get?
Something root beer.
Something root beer? Pick wisely.
This stuff,
This
there's
is-
a lot of good ones.
This is for eternal life.
Oh no. Sustenance. Let's do... Oh, my favorite one's not here.
Fago. Soda time, soda time. Is it a twist top? You never know. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't.
Got it.
It is, you just had trouble.
I have delicate hands.
This is a Grand Teton grape, which I like quite a bit. We've tried a bunch of the sodas in there, so I'm finally kind of just getting the ones I like now that we've tried them all. But we grabbed a couple checks, and this pay period was actually our largest pay period here yet because Hannah's dish booth just overperformed. It basically did as well as the toy booth that we're about to go to. My toy booth in this shop, it does okay. It's about like our booth in Kentucky was. It's worth it, but it's not our best performer like that other toy booth and like now her dish booth, if it hopefully keeps performing like this. And I think it will, because you're finally stocked out really well. But we did pick up a couple checks, and we actually have our bank bag with us here somewhere, and in it we've got a whole month worth of checks, 2 pay periods from each booth. And we just kind of saved them up and put them in the bag and are gonna go cash them. But I was just wondering, I was just thinking, it's kind of tough to do this kind of video, but I know a lot of YouTubers do videos like, how much do I make on YouTube? We could do a video, how much do we make reselling in antique stores? Comment below if that's something you'd like to see. If there's a big enough ask for it, we'll do it. It's not something I really like doing, talking about dollar amounts, but I've just got more and more of you guys messaging me and saying, hey, I'm thinking about doing this kind of reselling thing just like you. I want to try an antique store, and people are asking me all kinds of questions. So of course we've already talked about the possibility of doing a video where we just explain how they work, because we get tons of questions about how they work. But we could also at another time, or maybe even in the same video, do one about how much we make. So if that's something you'd like to see, let us know. I mean, I'm also kind of have been against making that video, because like it's just going to be so different. I mean, we have 3 of them, so that's a lot different than if you just have one. A lot of people watching only have one of these stores nearby, and we have several, and there's just so many other scenarios and things that could be different that I don't know if us telling you how much we make would help, unless you were specifically here in Phoenix thinking about doing it. I don't know. But at the same time, I don't know, maybe other YouTubers that do this kind of antique reselling have made these videos, and maybe we could just contribute to that pool so you could see how much this kind of thing can make money, because it is worth it. We're not over here just making extra sody money. we're making our living doing this. But comment below, let us know. All right, we are at the Brass Armadillo. Our other antique mall is called Merchant Square. This one's called Brass Armadillo, and we've got 2 whole bags for restocking today. It is always windy on this side of town. I say it every time we're over here, but we drive west, that wind's a-blowing. All right, we are restocked, and these shelves are definitely fuller than they've ever been after those couple of bags. But I'm also seeing a lot of things we need to restock, like our Beyblades are all out except for one. We sold every single green Nerf dart that we had. We're down to just half of a row of blue and most of the white. Doesn't seem like people like the white ones. My extra Nerf stuff is almost out too. All of our stickers are super bare. So we're gonna have to definitely come back in the next few days with a whole restock for all of that. Should have done it today, but we only have so much time in a day, so that'll get done this week. We are also gonna try some consoles in here. So far only a Wii, but we've got some PlayStation 2s that need to get in here. But I did want to show you one thing. You know how I've been buying all those Minecraft torches on every episode? Well, this particular toy booth, I've got decorated with those. And that last one that we went to, I'm gonna do that to that one too, but I've just gotta get enough of them, because the wall there is a lot wider, so I need about twice that many. I need about 10 of them. And I think right now I've got 5. So we're halfway there. Another couple weeks, another month or so, I'll be able to decorate that toy booth with torches as well. I'm running low on Nerf guns here too. We gotta get some more Nerf guns in here. Don't let me forget to price those when we come back. I need to put another piece of the pegboard there so I can go lower with them, because I've got a bunch of bigger guns like this one that need to come in here. So the people that work here are actually filming something in our booth right now, quite interestingly, and they're gonna post it on Facebook later, so we'll have to make sure to see if we can catch that on Facebook. We had to run away to get out of the way while they're filming.
Well, this is dealer 438, and as you can see,
they got a pretty big variety of
they got a lot of toys.
Yeah, some fun things.
Cool. We got anything from old VHS tapes, to guitar picks.
Ooh, that's a pretty good deal.
All the way up to Nerf guns.
Pew pew. Oh, look at this one. This is something you can get for your grandson or something.
Wait, my grandson? How old do you think I am?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I'm just saying, for our shoppers, you know.
Yeah, and then
pretty good items here.
And then if someone's a little short, like our general manager Steven, they got this nice periscope. So you know, if I'm coming down from his height, now I can talk to people who are my height.
But there's a pretty big variety of just little gadgets here and there. We also have some Polaroids here. This is
How much
pretty
are-
nice. This is $15 right here.
Only $15?
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
So all you'd have
this
to
is
do
a
is
pretty
really
big
just buy
variety
film
here.
and stuff.
Yeah. Little, what are these called?
It's a Rubik's Cube.
Oh, that's what it's called. Yeah. There's a lot of these little things.
And you work at an antique store, dude? Those aren't
Okay,
even
well-
antique.
How would I know what they are though? Like.
Oh,
they're nice.
jeez.
All right. They also have pretty big variety of Legos here. 20 bucks a bag here.
That's a lot of
I
Lego
can
pieces.
Build a lot of things with that actually.
Yeah. Imagine waking up, stepping on one of those. Phew.
That'll wake
Shoot,
you
that'd be
right
a
up.
terrible day.
Woo.
And then they even got trading cards down here on the bottom for anybody that's into those. They got a lot of World of Warcraft ones, and these are only at $2. You can get a pack of, looks like probably about 30 or so.
And then if you actually step out here, they got a pretty big variety of stickers.
Yeah, a lot of people have been coming in. These sell like crazy, the stickers and the
There's
buttons
Pokemon.
here.
Look at that. Pikachu. These are $1.50 each. This is a Star Wars? No.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Star Wars.
They got a lot of Star Wars,
pretty
and
good
then
one there.
they again, and looks like they got all these organized. So they got a whole bin full of buttons for $1.50, full of Pokemon in this bin. Then over here, looks like we got a mix of
Winnie the Pooh there. There's Tigger.
Disney, Nintendo, Marvel, and some more stickers here. So if you ever need any toys or any stickers or anything for you guys' hydro flasks, or
Oh yeah, I have stickers on my hydro flask.
yeah, that's
The
what a lot of
bottle.
people are doing. So come down to booth 611.
Now that all of the work is out of the way, let's go play at the thrift store. What do you think?
Let's do it. Hey, look at these little tomato cups. Or are they supposed to be apples? I mean, they look tomato-ish. Rip. That one's right there. Those are funny. There's some of these really interesting, like, vintage glasses here too.
Every now and then I stop by here and score some good games, but not looking like it today.
That doesn't go here.
It seems like they definitely just did a heavy cleaning on the toy shelves here. There's almost nothing on any of them, but there is a Buzz here. And I'm kind of bummed that we just went and restocked, because every time I put this Buzz in my toy booth there, it sells almost instantly.
These are curious. Kind of remind me of like a cafeteria, something you would see in there. Huh. Miro. These are different. They are from Sheboygan. That's fun to say. Sheboygan.
It seems insane to me that this exists, but it does. It's a Highlander bloopers only VHS. Just bloopers. All right then.
Sheboygan. I've never seen this before. It's a Corningware pot that is fully patterned. This is really pretty. I wish it had a lid. $5.49 is a little expensive for it without a lid, but I do like that pattern a lot. If I get a Corningware set for myself one day when we have a house, I would definitely want that pattern. Sheboygan. What have we here? This little Tom and Jerry glass. Welch's. I guess it's one of those jam jars. This isn't the same shape as the one I'm used to. I'm upside down. Sheboygan. Have you ever wanted to know what a beach ball sized elephant looks like? Sheboygan. That's a very interesting shape for an elephant.
Well, there were a bunch of PSP games and Game Boy games in the lockbox. I only snagged one of them. I was about to get a second one, but I checked my list and already had it. So that's that for the first stop. Buzz is pretty dope. You got a dish?
I got a little cup.
A glass? What is it?
It's one of those jam jars.
Oh yeah, Tom and Jerry one. Nice. All right, well, let's keep moving down the road. Let's continue west. All right, next up. This Goodwill is about as far west as you can go in town. It's the Wild Wild West out here. And last time we were here, I just kept digging through that game section and found tons and tons of games. So they might still be cleaned out from that trip. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Okay, I see something yellow with a milk glass middle. Could it be? Oh, it's Pyrex and $6.49. I'm gonna have to think about it. We're gonna hold on to it for a minute. Here's another one. That one's not worth $6.49 because that one's a less popular pattern. A little amber glass thingy's kind of pretty. Let's see. Are there more Pyrex? I'm not seeing more. But I usually have to double back and look again because I kind of miss things the first round around.
So far, not a lot, but there's a lot of Sims.
So if you don't already know, I do have an obsession with enamelware. I think it's beautiful and like vintage and rustic looking, so these caught my eye, but there's only 2 of them. They're only $1 a piece. I just wish there was like, you know, 5 or 6 or so, and I would put them in my house or in my dish booth. We'd decide later.
I just bought one of these yesterday for one of my toy booths. Might as well grab one for the other one because it's only $2.
This little strainer's really pretty. It's $6 though, and the handle is missing a screw. I only sell them for like $15 in my booth, so that's not worth it, but it's a really pretty pattern. I like the strawberries. Oh, there's another one back there. This one's even more expensive. Rip.
Never, ever, ever are the wings ever there. He's a bug without wings.
Before we get too excited about this next bit, even though I love it, it's supposed to have a lid, so I'm not getting it, but like, look how cute it is. Oh my gosh. I love this. I have literally no reason to get it or like it. It's just colorful and it says barbecue sauce on it. I like it.
I've done a lot of digging through all this media and there's some random games stuck in there, but I finally found something we're gonna get. Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. Let's go. Not a complete loss.
Okay, so are these supposed to be a set? I'm guessing no. I'm guessing they're just both missing their mates, but like a basket of eggs and an apple. Why would a basket of eggs be a salt and pepper shaker? Apple, sure, I can get behind that, but a basket of eggs, why? Why?
I think I found an even better one. Destroy all humans. Big Willie Unleashed. We're getting that just because of the name.
So these are pretty. I'm guessing it's a cream and sugar set. They're really nice. They've got like this detailing that's hand painted on. They're pretty. I do like them. But look at this giant egg though. It reminds me of a Pokeball. So like Pokemon and Yoshi hybrid egg maybe? I like it. This is my second pass around the, you know, glassware baking section, and I saw this thing. That's a mood. I mean, I like this song too, but anyway, I like it. So this little drink set, it's really pretty. They know it is. So we're not gonna get it, but I do like it a lot. I like it. Sheboygan.
All right, well, we got a couple games. Hannah got a dish. Not the worst stop ever. Now let me tell you what's going on. Wednesdays, which is today, as of shooting, and Sundays are pretty terrible days here in town to go thrifting. Wednesday is like a day that it's, I don't know exactly what it is officially, but something like maintenance, or like, if you notice, the last store and this one both were pretty cleared out. It wasn't because of over shopping or anything. It was actually because they spent all day today taking old sticker colors off the shelf, right? So there's not really much of a reason to keep going on thrifting today. Honestly, we should just avoid going thrifting on Wednesdays because they're always doing something like that and not restocking. No restocking happening on Wednesdays. So let's go do something else. We still got Big Bob's boxed open. I meant to say Bob's Big Box, but Bob, I guess you're Big Bob now. I'm excited to get home and open that. There's a Walmart across the street. So let's go Walmart, let's go open the box. Deal? Walmart has a free gaming magazine that they put out monthly, and there's no reason for me to collect it whatsoever, except for that I have a problem and I need it. So we're here for groceries and whatnot. I need some more water, etc., etc., but I'm really hoping that new issue of that magazine's here. It's probably not going to be, and for whatever reason, for no rhyme or reason, it's at some Walmart sometimes and others it's not, and I never know when I'm going to actually find it. So anytime I'm in a Walmart whatsoever, I go back to the gaming section and look for that magazine. There's often posters in it, almost always a poster. Not always, but almost always. So it's worth checking next time we go to Walmart. I've looked around here pretty hard. No magazine, almost nothing anyways. Everything's out of stock. Most of my Walmarts in the surrounding areas are like that still. Yeah, Xbox section over there even still pretty empty. Last Walmart I was at had them at the back electronics counter. This one doesn't have them there either. So that's a rip. Now let's get some groceries. Looks like Hannah's got all the yogurt. Put them up. You got
Fancy yogurts.
Fancy yogurts. All right, groceries acquired. Now, the only things left to do on my to-do list are eat a salad for dinner, and then we're coming for Big Bob. Sound good? You might have noticed I went in that Walmart and didn't buy a lemonade. Unfortunately, I've got to quit the lemonade for a little while. I'm kind of curious if this is the case for anyone else watching, but I lost about 50 pounds right before the lockdown. And then we were locked up in the house for a couple months, and I ate nothing but cookies, it seemed like. Her fault. And so I gained most of that weight back, not quite all of it, but about 2/3 of it. So got to get back down to where I was. It sucks, but salads and rib lemonade. The lemonade's the hard part. Honestly, I mean, I'm still allowing myself, like, you know, once or twice a month, get some chicken wings or some pizza or something, but the hard part is not drinking lemonade every day, because I was practically drinking it by the gallon. Now, let's go find that salad. Remember all that talk about salad? We're going to Chipotle. Hannah said forget the salad.
I want hot food right now.
Hot food, I guess taco salad is what we're having. Hey, I'm here for it. I love Chipotle. Bob, look at how big. Look at how big this box is. It barely fits in my cart. What did you say?
You gotta take this, it's heavy.
Oh, you want me to carry the heavy one? While you get the pull one? Well, why don't we just put it all in there?
Okay.
That's all right, I'll carry it. Where's the food? Do you have the food?
Yeah.
The not salad? Make sure my doors are locked. Would it be a nightmare if someone broke into my van and stole my futon? That'd be a super nightmare scenario. We're all Chipotle'd up, and we're now ready to talk about some of the stuff that we got at the thrift store, as well as open this package from Bob. We're going under the assumption that this is from the same Bob that sent us the last big box, but it may not be because we can't remember this gentleman's last name. So we'll see. Maybe we'll get it open and it'll be someone else, and it'll just be that Bob's send the biggest packages. I don't know. But let's talk about what we did get. Why don't you go first? What'd you get?
I got a little Tom and Jerry Welch's jam jar.
The best part of the artwork's covered by the sticker because it's Goodwill. And of course it is, but yeah, you can kind of see them from the inside there. This literally came with jam, like peanut butter and jelly jam.
Yeah, I don't know if like the lid was sealed with like a paper aluminum foil thing, or if it had like a screw top, but this doesn't have any screw lines, so I'm guessing it was sealed.
Well, this is one of the things that over the course of making the videos we made that Hannah's pretty nostalgic for. She got these when she was a kid. Her neighbor got them all the time, and she remembers them. I have no memory of anything like this.
That's crazy.
But my parents, my grandparents who raised me, they were very into kind of sourcing their jams and stuff from like local, you know, like.
I like that.
Yeah. So we, not that we didn't buy groceries, not that we didn't have store-bought stuff, but jam and jelly and all that. We ate a lot of sorghum growing up. Anything that you might have put jelly on, we just put sorghum on it. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm sure some of you do.
Well, this one is pretty interesting because I've never seen this shape jar before, and looking at it, this might be older than the ones I've been collecting.
Really? What's the date on it?
This is from 1990, and I think the other ones, well, I mean, they had a run of Pokemon ones, so they had to be from the later 90s.
The Pokemon ones are the ones we're really hoping to get our hands on and to keep for our Pokemon shelf. But all right, what's the other thing you got?
I got a little Pyrex cutie.
That is cute.
It should have a lid,
It's so
but that's
cute.
okay. I love it. It's yellow.
Is that for you or is that for your booth?
I don't really have a use for this. I rationally want to keep it, but I should probably just put it in the booth because it's just going to sit in my cabinet and take up space. So.
All right. Well, that's all that she got. I got a random spread of things. Another one of these for you Moana fans. I did not say that very good. I said Moana. I haven't sold one yet, but I do have one in one booth now. We'll put one in the other. I always buy him, even though he doesn't have his wings. Just can't leave him there.
We had that same one. I think we had two of him, and neither of them had wings.
Yeah, no one's seen the wings since the 80s or 90s. Let's see, what else did I get? So, Buzz Lightyear. Very happy. Always happy to find these, especially when they're all together and they work properly. I put these in our toy booths and they sell quite well. Very happy to find those. I wish that's something that if I could find a dozen of them today, I'd sell a dozen of them this week for $15 to $20. They just don't quite turn up fast enough. Or I'm sure if you go to Goodwill's regularly, you've probably seen this, but they often are missing hands. Or I think the thing that usually comes off the most is probably the face shield, and then second most is the back part, if not the whole wing assembly just being ripped apart. So, you know, ooh, he's lighting up. I didn't even notice. Very nice.
Yeah, he chirped at the cashier lady.
Did he really?
Yeah.
We buy the noisiest toys. All right, and then I bought 3 video games today that I'm pretty excited about. Paperboy, Rampage.
It was funny whenever I was checking out for that thing too. The guy that was helping me was like, "Do you still have a Game Boy Advance?" And I was like, "Dude, you should see our living room."
You should have said, "Sir, I've got 3 different ways to play my Game Boys on my TV, so chill out, mister."
I told him we have all of it.
We got it all. You name it. 2 more video games I'm very excited about. Resident Evil Operations. Does that say Raccoon City?
It sure does.
Raccoon. Sorry, Raccoon. When I read it earlier and did my clip, I was like, 2 C's, 2 O's.
That is Raccoon.
And then Destroy All Humans. Why is it Raccoon though? Are those?
I don't think Raccoon is the proper way to say raccoon anyway.
Well, I know, but I just why? Is it,
I'm confused.
I'm like, how is raccoon? Get your phone out. How is raccoon spelled? Like, is that how raccoon is spelled? Okay, I'm just making sure because you know sometimes we make these videos and we do things in a hurry and we don't slow down and we say some BS that ends up in the final cut. I'm just trying to make sure it doesn't say raccoon or I don't know. Destroy All Humans. Are you ready for this?
What is it? Oh my god. What?
Read it.
Big Willie Unleashed.
That's so great. I have several Destroy All Humans games. I don't have this one, so I'm happy to get my hands on that. All right, well, that is everything.
See? He's noisy.
All signs point to this planet as the location of Zerg's fortress, but there seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
I thought that was going to go on forever. All right, that leaves Big Bob's package.
Hey.
Here, hold this. We're probably going to need it a few more times. Maybe not.
Do you remember where Bob was from?
This package, take a look.
Maryland.
Do you remember if the last Bob was from Maryland? I can't remember.
Don't. I've slept since then.
Okay.
But not much.
We've got a note. This should tell us. Hey, Tindo and Hannah, congrats on your daily videos for 365 days. Oh, congrats on your daily videos. Congrats for 365-day achievement. Achievement unlocked! To celebrate, here's a box of nonsense. Best wishes and stay groovy.
Aw.
Yes, I believe this is the same
He
Bob.
said groovy last time.
Yeah. Now we remember. I can't.
More beautiful bubble wrap.
We need to do a top-down camera when we do this because we always see so much sooner than you do. There's so much in Big Bob.
Oh my gosh.
All right, start pulling stuff out. Start with that because I want to know what it is.
What, this?
Yes. Is that what I think it is?
Is that hard to pull out? They're very large.
All right.
Oh
All right. I'll take these. You find the next thing. I'll be right back.
no. Well, you got a sneak peek
Hold
of
on.
this guy.
I'm coming.
Oh, he's from Six Flags. This Pepe Le Pew.
Here
Is
you
that
go.
his name? Pepe Le Pew? Oh my goodness. Well, this is happening.
They don't want to stay on my face. All right. No joke. Very nice. This is all Zelda stuff. This is awesome. There's 2 of them, twinsies. Somebody sent Hannah, it was Rose. Rose sent Hannah a Power Rangers notebook, and I've been extremely jealous because
It's beautiful.
I actually need a new notebook.
Oh, now you have 2. We have
Yeah.
matching ones now.
I might actually use this. Oh my gosh. It's like, the rest of it's like Zelda
It's a stationary set.
office supplies. There's some butterfly clips. You know what I'm going to do with these? I kid you not. My 3D printer, that's how I hold the glass down to the bed of my 3D printer.
Yes. Yes, there's 4 of them.
I've got little
too.
bitty pink ones. I'm going to use these. That's way better.
They're all Post-it notes. Sweet.
All right, that's my favorite thing
You
already.
always need a Post-it note and you don't know where they are, and these tickle my nose.
Yeah, these are not easy to wear. My head's actually not big enough. How is that possible? All
That
right.
is very strange because my head is perfectly. I thought you were just about to yeet that across the room. Dope.
I kind of, early on this channel, if you go back to our earliest videos, back literally a year ago today, you'll see I bought a lot of different gaming bags. And I loved collecting them. They were just too space consuming. But I love bags, and that really gets me. So that's awesome. I like
He does
that
love
too.
bags. My little pony.
Stuff inside.
Oh, it's a Beanie Baby pony. Well, it's by Ty.
What is it? Oh, it feels very nice.
Fun fact: Pants and Mochi both love My Little Pony.
They do. Ooh, there's lots of.
Woo!
We're gonna maybe save
Save
that.
that to the end.
That looked really good. We've been selling a bunch of these.
Yeah, we have.
They're from Kohl's, and the main characters we've been selling for 5 or 10 really easy, and then we've got a couple of them that we sold for 20. So these have been popping up a lot. We can't. They just keep following us. That's awesome.
These might be mine.
Those are for you.
Because our
Oh, the-
air conditioner works very well, and he likes to keep it very cold in here, and I can always just put on a sweater, so we keep it cold. But my toesies get cold.
Yeah, our air conditioner here is like good enough, so I keep it on the lowest setting at all times. And honestly, it's torture turning it off while we film this, but it's so loud, and the vents right there, there's just no way to get around filming with it on. I knew what they were as soon as I felt them.
Baltimore and Washington, D.C. I don't think I have either of these.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't think we've seen either of those.
Very nice.
Bob, it's kind of neat knowing how much you pay attention. Because right off the bat, like that's very specific.
I haven't gotten one of those in a long time, too, so he's been with the channel for a while. What are you...
Super. I'm trying to figure out exactly
Share
what it's
with
for.
the group.
It's so first of all, it's from Think Geek, which maybe they shut down or changing over to something else. But for a long time, I remember, even before I met you, I remember just kind of sitting and looking at thinkgeek.com. They just always sold the nerdiest stuff.
Yeah.
So like in my beginning of being a Doctor Who fan, I would look at Sonic screwdrivers on Think Geek. But this is a Think Geek item, but it's a coin collector's album.
Neat.
And what I don't know, what I'm staring at it so hard for, is, of course, there's a coin in there, but I don't know what those coins came from to collect them from. 10 coins to collect. It doesn't have a lot of information on it, so I'll have to Google it. Maybe there were 10 or 12 other Think Geek products that came with coins for you to collect. I don't know. It sounds about right, though.
I'm very excited about this.
Me too. This is the second one of these that we've been sent. I think
I love that thing.
it was like our first or second time we got sent mail. Our friend Aaron from Tucson gave me one of these.
It's just very
he brought it.
satisfying because it chomps and then you can also squish it. It's nice.
He might have brought it in person. I don't remember, but he gave me one either way. And there's a Zelda one.
Pretty.
So I got to figure out where the coins are so I can collect them. All right. Well, my hand's not going to fit in there, but I remember having this as a kid. Do you remember this?
I don't.
Beauty and the Beast puppet.
This is beautiful.
I'll help.
I enjoy this a lot.
That is cool.
It's very
You know what? It's just about big enough to carry about what you carry in your purse. The
Well-
only reason she carries a big purse is because we take our GoPros everywhere and she's got to carry them.
Like, I can't carry my GoPro in this, so it won't work. Not for me. But that's okay.
There's just more. I still can't see the bottom of the box. Disney Athletics.
Oh, that's pretty.
That is pretty. That might do nicely in your booth.
It would. It's so pretty.
Here's a Metal Gear Rising GameStop exclusive t-shirt. That's wild.
Oh, wow.
I tell you what, GameStop's always got some nice t-shirts. Is that what I think it?
It's a biggin.
What? Bob, comment below. You're gonna have to let us know where some of this came from. The last box he sent us, he said in that note that he sells stuff at gaming conventions, Comic-Cons, that sort of thing. And since we're all going through this Corona nightmare, he's unable to go do that, to sell that stuff. So he sent us some stuff to contribute to the channel to help out, which Thank you, wildly. But some of this, I mean, not that there's anything in here you could have sold at that, but like the last box of stuff you sold that Bob sent us was it felt very Comic-Con-y and stuff. But some of this seems a little bit more specifically sourced, is what I'm getting at. Where did you get this?
A little thrifted?
Yeah, maybe, I'm wondering if Bob's not a thrifter himself. We have to know, Bob.
Tell us your story. A little goofy.
Yeah, very nice. And a little Mario in box. That'll go on the Mario shelf.
Wait, is that a Christmas ornament?
Yes, I guess. Well, he's got a hangy thing. It doesn't. Yes, Christmas tree ornament. Decoration pour. I can't read French. If it was Spanish, I might have been able to knock that out.
We have no Christmas things.
Have we ever put up a Christmas tree?
No.
No. We need to, though. Like, now that we have this channel and stuff, we were making videos last Christmas time. I think the only thing we did on our Christmas video last year was go eat Chinese food. But we also got Galaga. Huh. That man's playing Galaga.
So
He didn't think we would notice, but we did.
I studied French in college, and my French teacher made fun of me in front of the entire class that I can't pronounce the words. I'm very bad at pronunciation.
Space Invaders.
I need to know what this is.
It's cereal, isn't it?
No, it's a game.
Oh, well, I just shook it like it was cereal.
Really hard.
Hold on.
Awesome.
So it's called Monster Crunch, the Breakfast Battle Game. So are you supposed to eat cereal? I guess you play with your cereal.
And there's Frankenberry and Boo Berry versions. Oh my god.
Yeah, we'll have to get into this.
I love. Okay, one of my favorite cereals was Count Chocula when I was a kid, and then whenever I found out that there was a Frankenberry and Boo Berry, I got really excited and I wanted to get them, but they were very seasonal, especially in my tiny hometown.
I don't have much nostalgia for Galaga. Like, I'm not super stoked to play that, but I want to play this right now. Maybe it's just that I'm hungry. And then what is that? So, okay, Space Invaders. Little Space Invaders light up. And then that pretty much just leaves several Lego things. Or two of them. I thought there was a third one. And I said maybe there was just two. Okay. Whoa! We might have to keep this just for the minifigs. It's a bunch of Mandalorians.
Yeah, that one's cool.
Yeah. And then from the movie, it's the space dudes. But that excites me. That super excites me. We've been toying with collecting minifigs because we both like them so much, and we do bring home so many Legos. And don't get me wrong, you can resell minifigs okay if you do it right, but it's kind of difficult, and they're often difficult to piece together. So, like, once or twice we've had, like, Lieutenant Zurg was a moderately valuable minifig that we had. Another one was
Lord Business
from the Lego movie.
And he had, like, his big stand and everything. He was the big guy.
Yeah, but they were difficult to kind of piece back together. I think Zurg, we were missing the cape, so the cape we had on it was slightly wrong. But, like, the kind of collectors we are, we don't live and die by completion, really. So we were kind of happy to keep those. So we might just start keeping the nonsense. So this is one we might have to put in the collection just because there's 4 of them. Those 4 would look dope and just standing in a row, don't you think?
Yeah, those are super cool.
All right, this is not all of it. There were things.
I forgot about the lunchbox full of things.
A surprise inside. That should be the name of this episode.
This lunchbox is beautiful.
It is. All right, let's start with it. That's for you. You know why he sent that, don't you?
Because I wear my Beatles shirt all the time.
Isn't it a Yellow Submarine t-shirt? Yeah, I thought it
Yeah.
was. Here, let's show them. They're like, what are you talking about?
Fleetwood Mac and the Beatles are my favorite bands. Not particularly in that order. It just depends on day to day. You got games.
Make sure there's not more. I'm sure there's not, but okay, we got video games. This dwarfs my video game find today. Star Wars 3 for the 3DS. Iron Man for the regular. Did you see that? For the regular DS. This one's for Hannah. We're playing this tonight. SpongeBob SquarePants Plankton's Robotic Revenge. No way.
Yes way.
No way. And this looks like a PC game. The Best of Power Rangers. I'm super into this. No, this is a soundtrack.
That's neat.
It's a Power Rangers soundtrack. Wow. And so I don't know exactly what all the songs are. Of course, it's got Go Go Power Rangers, but Power Rangers Wild Force theme. The best of the best of the best. Power Rangers Turbo Go. Okay, so yeah, it's just theme songs from. Oh, that's so crazy. I don't know if you remember, I used to be super meticulous about keeping my music organized for my iPod. Or really, I never owned an iPod. I owned the first iPhone when it came out, 2007. I got it. I was pumped. It was the first smartphone I ever had. And I've pretty much had iPhones since, just because I have always had just this obsession to keep this immaculately organized music collection. And one of the things I used to do was get collections of theme songs that I was interested in. So a long time ago, I don't know if I still have this file anywhere, because I've turned into a Spotify guy now, I guess. But recent development, just started paying for it like last week. But I was tired of trying to keep up with it, and now my phone doesn't have as much space on them as they used to, and so I use Spotify. But I at one point had all the Power Rangers theme songs, and then variations and remixes. It was like 62 tracks. I need to see if I still got that on a hard drive somewhere.
I don't know if I'm proud of you or a little disappointed.
I think it's awesome. Adventure Time, Explore the Dungeon, because I don't know, I love Adventure Time stuff. And then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Boom! Another Ninja Turtles game in the collection. Well, what's your favorite thing that we brought home today?
That we brought home today, that all can, none of that matters.
Well, no, I admit this too, because I couldn't tell you one thing we brought home from the thrift today. Well, I was going to say SpongeBob game, but I couldn't find it.
I'm overwhelmed.
I am too. I kind of don't know what to do.
This is so cool. This is so cool.
There was a couple things in the last box that Bob sent us that I kept. Like, you can still see the TARDIS up here, but he left us a lovely note saying, resell if you like in your booths. And we kept the things from it that we collect. There's way more in here that I'm not going to be able to let go.
I
know. I haven't allowed myself to put bigger stuff on my Mario shelf yet, but anything that's actually got the Mario font on it like that, I just want to look at.
Really beautiful.
So that's probably going to get put on a shelf now until I need more space.
It makes me wish that we had a place to take a lunch to.
Yes.
Just take our lunch to the thrift.
Sit down in the middle of the Goodwill, sir.
What bins.
There you go. You figured it out. I like how you stood here and workshop that. This is cool. We need a Mario thermos.
Oh, we do.
We need to keep an eye out for one of those. What's your favorite thing?
I think this is really cool because I just love the Beatles.
Yeah, that's cool. We'll have to hang that up. We'll put this in the special shelf in the room.
Your special shelf.
The special shelf. You guys comment below before we get out of here. What's your favorite thing that we brought home today? I don't even know what to tell you. Was it? I don't know. I'm just overwhelmed.
I know.
Like, I'm not a terribly emotional person, but every time this happens, I'm like, what do I do now?
I don't even know where I am.
Something will actually play. That's super awesome. Thank you, Bob. Guys, do comment below. What's your favorite thing we brought home from the thrift or from the box? Probably from the box, though, because it's all better. We do post daily videos on this channel, guys. So if you liked what you just saw whatsoever, be sure to come back tomorrow because we'll just be doing this all over again. Probably minus the giant box of awesomeness. Do we got to put them back on?
Yes.
I can't keep this one on. I need to, like...
Do you want to trade me?
You think it'll be better?
I think because my hair is thick. Yeah,
this is better. You're telling me your head's bigger than mine?
Well, because my hair.
Okay. Well, also, before we get out of here, check out TendoStrash.com where we sell all our merch. I wore these on an episode goofing around a couple weeks ago, I guess when we bought them. And I think the beard just kind of made you go, oh, okay. But now, like, I look like a bug. I properly look like a bug. Just a big round-faced bug. What else do I need to say? Check out our public Discord. There's a link below every one of our videos. And you know what? There's lots of stuff below our videos. If you just click the down button, there is links to some of the other stuff that we do, some of the other stuff that we sell. We sell clothes on other apps. There's also a link to some products. So like if you're ever interested in the camera gear that I use, there's a link below there that you can kind of see. If you want to start your own YouTube channel, that's the stuff I use and or recommend. There's also some like products listed down there that we get frequently asked questions about, like stuff that Hannah uses to clean dishes. So go check out those links. Just, guys, if you would do us a favor, explore the links below our YouTube page today. Full disclosure, we do get a little bit of a kickback if you buy any of that stuff that's listed down there, but that doesn't really matter. It's just the stuff that we get questions about the most. Do I need to mention anything else before we get out of here?
You're beautiful.
I'm having to try. Do you like this? You're into it?
They have stars in the side. I didn't
Oh, so the
notice
glasses
that.
are beautiful, not me.
You look ravishing.
You're
My
into this.
dear.
What you're saying is you're into this. I can't keep them on. I must have a funny shaped head.
You do.
That or your hair is sticky. Did I miss anything? Listen, hit the subscribe button. We're past 5,100, so help us keep this momentum, guys. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Comment below. Let us know you're here. Let us know what you're thrifting, and then come back tomorrow. And until then, guys, peace out.